Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be going on a trip on the West Coast Express. And so that's a weekday only commuter train that runs 5 trips per weekday from Waterfront all the way out to Mission City. We're going to be taking the West Coast Express, which is the purple line, all the way out to Coquitlam Central, which is the station right over here. Select the West Coast Express option and just select on the option of buy single ticket. And then for us, in our case, because we're under 18, we're going to select the concession option. So it's a little bit of a discounted. And here's the warning. And it gives you information about what the concession fare is eligible for. So you accept. And we're going to select which station you want to go to. So in our case, we're going to go to Coquitlam Central, so you're going to select Tri-Stations option for $4.85. And so now we're just going to pay, and here I'll put in my bill. Take your ticket out from here. Bus connections wise, we have the 44 Express bus that runs all the way to UBC, just left. And then also, this is called the Cordova Street entrance. We have a lot of trolley bus routes that end up going around this area, and the trolleys, they operate anywhere from within downtown. And right over here we have the entrance to the Waterfront Canada Line station, and that provides connections to the Canada Line train that runs to YVR Airport and also to Richmond Center. We have the C-Bus. You're going to be walking straight down that bridge over there to get to the C-Bus. And to the left here, we have the Expo line. That's where you can catch the Expo line SkyTrain over to King George and also over to Production Station. And so right over here, this bright yellow sign here, this is the West Coast Express main entrance. And yeah, that's where we're going to be going today. Yeah, and also just a reminder, when you're entering the West Coast Express at Waterfront, to tap your card at the blue validator right over here, like this. We're just going to be heading straight down the escalators to our train. Alright, and here we are. We're going to be boarding our train right now. Yeah, you can see there's a seating area over there. There's a washroom right over here. Well, here we are. We're currently on the top level of the train. And so, having a look around the seat. It's a pretty big seat. It's pretty comfortable. I would say it's good for longer distance train ride, maybe about an hour. It's pretty comfortable. And also there's these plugs, which if you want to plug in your device, there's also tables on some of the other parts of the train, and they also have more 2-prong plugs. There are some disadvantages with the West Coast Express. One of them is that it only serves a small population of commuters. The West Coast Express only operates on weekdays from Mission to Waterfront during morning rush, and in the other direction during afternoon rush. Although the West Coast Express sometimes operates on weekends and holidays during major events and celebrations, an improvement would be to introduce service all day, every day, in both directions, from early morning until 8 p.m. However, a key advantage to the West Coast Express is that it helps to alleviate traffic on Metro Vancouver's roads. West Coast Express commuters from the Tri-Cities, Pitt Meadows, Maple Ridge, and Mission don't need to drive, thereby taking many cars off the region's already congested roads, which also reduces CO2 emissions and benefits our environment. Finally, the West Coast Express offers a scenic and smooth commute into downtown Vancouver with gorgeous views of Burrard Inlet. Make sure to tap your card or ticket at the validator, just like that. Okay, so here at Coquitlam Central, we have various connections. You see the SkyTrain up there, and a key route is the R3 Rapid bus that heads all the way out to, I believe it's Maple Ridge. And we have a lot of other buses going everywhere from, we have buses going to Pitt Meadows, Maple Ridge, etc. And we also have buses heading west over to Port Moody and also going as far as Vancouver. That's a little bit of the transit connections we get around stations in addition to the West Coast Express.